Good afternoon, everybody. Charlie back with you. Today, I received from a man well known in the chili industry. His name is Jim Duffy. You can find him at Refining Fired Chilies or superhotchilies.com. So today, what we have is this gnarly looking pod called Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion. These are gnarly pods, which Jim Duffy has the exclusive rights to them, as I believe. So, just take a look at this pod up close. From my understanding, these are grown in Pennsylvania by a farmer who has isolated these plants. Now Mr. Duffy has the exclusive rights to these seeds. Wish I could get a good... There we go. There we go. As you can see, these pods are gnarly looking. So, with that being said, make sure I got the right one going on here. I don't want to be upside down again. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make sure I got the right angle. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to cut this stem off here. It smells really hot. As I look in there, I can see a whole bunch of seeds. Yeah, so without further ado, let me get the timer going. Oh yeah, I'm nervous. Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion, sent to me, Jim Duffy, refiningfiredchilies.com, superhotchilies.com. Again, thank you, Jim. And go. Real sweet at first. That sounds like it's the right thing to do, but it can't just be that easy. Like you said, you have a family, everybody has family, there's no power, we don't know when the power is going to go on. How do you 30 seconds in. Players stay focused on that and not worry about distractions? These are real life pressing issues. Distinctive flavor, unlike any pepper I've had. It's starting to build. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and change my hat right now. The heat's starting off concentrated in the back of the throat. Nothing on the tongue yet. But I can feel it coming. Starting to feel hot. Kind of got the citrusy, fruity flavor to it. A minute and 40 seconds in, still taste the pepper.
starting. It's building. 2 minutes in and it's building. Starting to feel the heat on my tongue. The endorphins are already kicking.
Still coming on this edition of NFL Live, the Atlanta Falcons are the only team that can claim they're still perfect. How good are they, and what do they expect Sunday out of the Cowboys?
I'm starting to sweat.
Don't forget that the outfit is completely different. The fact is, just flip-flop. Is that a bag of Tostitos?
I'm going to thank Jim Duffy again for sending me these peppers. I'll be reviewing the red one probably on Saturday. Today is Thursday, November the 1st.
Tostitos knows how to party, and will soon be partying with new packaging. Same great taste.
It's hard to find an expert more dedicated than John Clay. He's the consummate pro.
We'll see how the 4-3 and the cover 3 work together. Sounds good.
It's definitely a hot pepper, that's for sure. 3 minutes in and it's getting hotter.
Whenever we need a brilliant insight, he's available at the drop of a hat.
This is Indiana's moment. We can be the best place in America to start a business, grow a business, or get a job. We can lower taxes, cut red tape. We can prepare every child to be college or career ready after high school. And we can hold government accountable by doing things the Indiana way. I ask you to join us. Working together, we can build a future where every business, son, and daughter.
Oh yeah, I'm starting to sweat.
Right here. In Indiana.
That's the first pepper that made me sweat like that. Feeling all warm in the chest area. Almost like a shot of hard liquor. Definitely the hottest pepper I've had so far. Much hotter than the brain strain. As I'm sweating, yeah. Nothing in the nasal. My saliva glands aren't overreacting. Just a concentrated hotness in the upper torso and the head. My hands actually feel kind of clammy.
Joined now by George Smith from Atlanta. And, George, listen, Cowboys come to town Sunday night, and they have a bunch of issues they bring into Atlanta with them. What are the Falcons saying are facing the struggling Cowboys? Well, the Cowboys have been inconsistent, but they're getting a lot of respect in the Falcons locker room. Falcons players say they have watched the game film of the Cowboys and consider.
There you have it, the 5 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm going to ride this video out, so it may be a little longer just because I'm not going to run off. I'm going to sit here and say I just own that pepper. Probably has something to do with, you know, the beard. You know, it's that time of year and tradition calls, so here it is, a couple of more weeks. I almost feel like my legs are sweating now, that pepper's so hot. So, 6 minutes and 30 seconds in, and I'm going to say that pepper has peaked on me. Again, want to thank Jim Duffy at superhotchilies.com. Here's the back of his card. If you guys can You guys could probably like just hit that with your smartphone and give you all the information you need. Jim Duffy at Refining Fire Chilies, superhotchilies.com. Big thanks to Jim for sending me that fresh pod. As I'm looking forward to the red one now. I still have the flavor of the pepper out after all the heat. The flavor of the pepper is still there, and that's a bonus. I like that. So we're 7 minutes, 30 seconds in. Kind of like got a little burn around the lips. No more burn in the throat. Burn on the tongue is subsiding. So I'm gonna, with everything done and subsiding, I'm gonna call this a wrap. Jay's Peach Go Scorpion owned. Thanks for tuning in. See you next pepper.